What's up, everybody? My name is Fortune. I am the founder and master artisan of Growavy. I meant to say master jeweler, but same thing. Today is August 16th, 2021. This is episode 4 of the Growavy Podcast. Just waiting on my brother Rahgi, who's out in California right now. I'm in Boston. He's going to join into this live video within these next few seconds or few minutes. And then we'll get started with the episode. Let's invite Rahgi. My brother Rahgi.
Hey, what's goody, bro?
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, man.
Hey,
I
respect.
just saw your latest post. That's incredible.
Hey,
And
appreciate
you got the logo on the box too.
Yeah, respect. Means a lot. So just gonna start off the episode right now. It's gonna be a 15-minute episode. Less than 15-minute episode. Welcome everybody to the 4th episode of the Growavy Podcast. I'm gonna do a full introduction for you, Rahgi, just so that people know more of who you are. Today we're gonna be talking about astral projection, shamanism, acupuncture, energy, Tai Chi. So I really want to give my man Rahgi here a full introduction. All right, so everybody, this man right here, his name is Rahgi Abaza. This dude is my brother right here. I trust this man with my life. Let me tell you, we've been friends probably 5-6 years now. Man, well, ever since I first met him, he told me he was a shaman, and we just clicked right off rip, like off bat. Like, he showed me his tools, like spiritual tools, with different crystals. And I met Rahgi right as I was getting into crystal energy and starting to wear crystals. And man, it's just been an amazing journey, like just seeing your journey, as a shaman, Rahgi, and as a spiritual leader, like leading people through spiritual journeys, training your body to optimize the energy flow in your body. Like we started getting into Tai Chi around the same time as well. Tai Chi, the flow of energy around your body. And since then, my brother Rahgi here has become a master at Tai Chi. I mean, he's very humble, so he probably wouldn't admit that himself, but I definitely
I wouldn't say that, but
I definitely consider him, a master, a very highly skilled person at Tai Chi and also with acupuncture. Like he's similar to me where, when he gets into something, he goes deep into it. Like he studies it 24/7. It's like he eats, sleeps, and breathes that, So he's done that with Tai Chi. He's done that with acupuncture. He's done that with shamanism, spiritual journeys, astral projection, astral projection being, having your spirit leave your body, being able to travel to different dimensions, places in the universe, and then come back to your body and remember those experiences. So I just want everybody to know, like, this is the man right here. When you want to bring your spirituality to the next level, when you want to bring your energy to the next level, when you want to bring your body, to an optimal, functionality, this is the man right here. My man Rahgi right here. He's out in California. He used to live in Boston. We used to, chill like damn near every day. Like, I come by his place, we do some Tai Chi, And like we've gone through so much together. We're talking about several breakups with girls. I've seen him go through breakups with girls. He's seen me go through breakups with girls, and what I mean, we still been friends like the whole time. Just rock solid. So just want to welcome my man Rahgi Abaza to this episode right here, and I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. My man Rahgi, and 7 questions, and we'll just keep it under 15 minutes so we can post on Instagram TV, IGTV, and put it on YouTube and all that. So first off, the first question I'm going to ask you is, I've given you an introduction, but I want you to tell the people yourself, could you tell the audience what you do and how you could help them?
Yeah, sure. I work with shamanism very heavily. That's been my main practice before I got into acupuncture. So I opened a shamanic clinic to pretty much help people access other states of awareness and attention naturally without the use of any psychedelics. And I wanted to strengthen that effect, so I went into Chinese medicine. And so I currently finishing up a master's in traditional Chinese medicine, where I hope to combine the effects of the needles with soul retrieval. So being able to tap into higher levels of dimensions and energy once the needles are in you. So that's where I work with herbs, herbal medicine, Chinese herbs, hundreds and hundreds of them. So, it's kind of many different angles at, like you were saying, optimizing your mind, body, and your spirit. I focus on dreams heavily. I think dreams are so important to our society. And I think, people should be engaging more and more in the cultivation of their dream life and their abilities to see outside of their body, because I think that's what can help you excel in your physical life as well. So I try to help people get to the point where they can alter their consciousness naturally, where they can feel as if they're outside of their body without taking mushrooms or ayahuasca or DMT, where they can use it naturally through energy. So,
Man, that's so awesome, man. Like, I love what you do, and I want to personally vouch for my man Rahgi right here. Like, he's brought me through several spiritual journeys. He's taught me astral projection, and just want to let you know, like, when I have gone through spiritual journeys with him, like, he's literally guided me through it. He has certain techniques, and like, I'd come to his place, and I'd lay down, and he'd make certain music, and he has like the whole vibe, he has the whole ambiance, the whole atmosphere set up to lead you through this spiritual journey for a certain amount of hours or a certain amount of minutes, and then it's like you see everything in your mind, and it's like when you come out of that, it's like it's just awesome. Like, you feel like a whole new person. Like, you feel just so uplifted. You feel like almost like you have a whole new life, and you have so much more energy to move forward in life, and also just so much more inspiration. Like, there's so many realizations I've made, on these spiritual journeys with Rahgi. So, if you ever had any doubt of whether this works, it's like, if you trust me, I trust Rahgi. So, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, you could trust Rahgi too.
there was that time where I looked at that coffee mug, it was chipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell people about that if you want.
The coffee mug.
Or you can keep going.
The coffee mug was chipped.
Yeah, I think it was like over the phone. I was trying to see something that had happened to you during your day, and I saw a coffee mug that was chipped, and I saw you going over to look at it, and you were like, personal inconvenience, and then you went about with your day. But then when I talked about that vision later, you're like, you know what, that did happen today, actually. That's exactly, yeah. And
Yeah.
I've had so many experiences where I can see something, or I can even get somebody else to see something and train them to do this. and it just comes up as a, you know, you leave your body and then it comes up as a vision, and then you describe to that person the vision, and, you know, they're like, well, that's exactly what happened, or, you know, this resonates entirely with my life. And I've had
Mhm.
that happen over and over and over again. So I think there's more research to be done, more practice to be done on the idea that information can be exchanged beyond words through images from one person's energy field to another. And that's the type of research that I want to continue to unfold in the next coming years, is teaching people, understanding the process more. How can we have understanding of one another pretty much telepathically, energetically, through our sixth sense, through our psychic senses, not just the information that we're getting from just our five senses, because often that information is illusory. It's not telling us a real picture.
Mhm. Mhm. I feel you. I feel you. And when you brought up the chipped mug,
Yeah.
I remember now what you were referencing. You know, it was like one day, you know, a thing happened with the mug. You know that you know, like the lip of the mug was chipped, and or the rim of the mug was chipped, and you know, I didn't tell anybody about it, but when I spoke with Rahgi over the phone, and Ragi's, you know, hundreds of miles away, he never saw that chip mug in person. Um, yeah, he brought it up. He was like, "Yo, I see a chip mug, you know, near you," and I looked over, and there was a chip mug right there. Like it was just so powerful. Like it was just amazing to see, you know, how far you can see with doing astral projection, like you're doing. Um, Man, it's just amazing to see this man's abilities. Like this dude's so different from anybody else I've met. Like he has these powers, you know, that just amaze me, you know. And so the next question is, how did you find out about Growavy?
So I found out about Growavy through you when we first met. I remember it was through Facebook, some kind of Facebook post that I commented on, and then we ended up meeting up in person. And I don't think I knew you were. Actually, I think I did know you were a jeweler then. You started showing me a couple of your pieces. I remember you bringing, you know, some of these Ankh 3D printed crystal meshed engraved pieces, and they were just some of the coolest pieces I've ever seen. I mean, I was like, this dude is on a whole nother level than what I've ever seen. I've never seen any. You know, literally up until that point in my life, I had never seen a 3D pyramid or a crystal Ankh. I never even held one in my hand. So, you know, I mean, that was the first time I ever got to experience Grow Wavy jewelry. And I think back then I didn't even know it was Grow Wavy, but, you know, I got to know you through the years, and then, you know, you told me about Grow Wavy, and it was all from there. Or maybe you did have Grow Wavy already. I think you might have already had Grow Wavy.
Next question is, why or how did you get the Growavy piece or pieces that you did?
Yeah, so I remember one of the first pieces I requested a custom piece. It was a double serpent wrapped around 7 or so of my favorite crystals that represented all the chakras to me, and also all of the organ systems. And so I had you make this staff of Asilpis. It's like a Greek staff
Hmm.
with 2 wings. It was the staff of Hermes or Eucalyptus. And, you know, that was an amazing piece. I also got a giant black. I think you said there was like 27 different crystals inside it. I still have it. I have it right here, actually. So, for people who don't know, this man is really nice with it. You know, this piece right here is one of the earlier pieces that he made. So you can see it's the earlier style of copper wiring, but it
Yeah.
took so long. I mean, it's so intricate. To do that with copper wiring is really tough. It has a lot of my. And then this piece of art right here, this is just incredible. This is 22 different crystals in an orgone pyramid 3D mesh. So this pyramid, I'm pretty sure, increases the amount of the chances of me astral projecting at night. or it does some crazy shit. I know there's some energy around there.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heartwarming when you told me, or it was heartwarming when you told me that you use the pieces that I made for you in your spiritual ceremonies with people that you're meeting with. You're guiding them through spiritual journeys. Like you use these pieces as functional tools to improve the energy flow in the room or help guide them through that journey. And just makes me so happy, to see you using these things, to help other people and help yourself. And like, um, next
Yeah, I
question
dig you, brother,
is, and next question is, how has wearing your Growavy piece or pieces improved your life or enhanced your performance in your career?
I love one of the, here, look, I'll bring it right now. One of the pieces you made for me. I mean, it's one of my favorite pieces. Uh, it's helped me in the sense that, like, when I'm wearing it, I want people to see it. So when I'm wearing this one, it's an
Hey,
This is my favorite ones that I have from you. And I just go there and I feel confident, man. And I feel like, if I go to a party and I wear that piece, that on piece, people talk to me about it. It strikes up cool conversation. There's just a presence to it. People can tell that it's a piece of jewelry that has a lot of meaning behind it. It's not just it's a random necklace. Like when I wear it, there's a whole energy about that, and if I'm putting it together with an outfit that I like, that Growavy piece is there to shine as like the pedestal, so it's like there's a lot of energy emanating from it. I think it's the part of my outfit that I feel like completes everything and kind of like brings out that extra aura, if you will.
man, that's awesome, man. Um, Next question is, what does Growavy mean to you? What does it symbolize to you? What images and thoughts come to mind when you see the Growavy logo or a Growavy piece?
Yeah, so when I see the Growavy piece, it represents honestly that crystals are alive. It
Mm,
represents that they are an intelligent life form. And also just like think about the craftsmanship. Like, I don't know if people have seen, but if you go to Growavy's bio, you'll see Fortune X Original. And if you check on the Fortune X Original bio, you'll see that man has 12,300 or so hours put into his craft. So Growavy, that's what, Growavy always reminds me of like the process of mastery, putting in enough hours to master the craft. And it's craftsmanship. That's the word that comes to mind with Growavy for me.
man, that means a lot, man. And second to last question is, could you give 30 seconds of parting words of advice for young entrepreneurs, especially in Boston and Cali, where you are, LA?
Yeah, yeah. The biggest thing. So yeah, for if you're trying to become an entrepreneur, the words of advice I'll say is like, take it slowly. You're here to grow your business, not to have it just explode out of nowhere. It's like it's an entity. If you ever have an LLC, that's going to be an entity in and of itself. So it's like a baby. You know,
Mhm.
grow it, take care of it, let it be a gradual process. Um, that's the biggest thing I'll say, because if you're really passionate about it, if you really love what you're doing, then
Mm,
it's just gonna gain the momentum it needs over time.
mm,
Because it doesn't seem like work to have to get yourself to do it. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, I think the first thing is like, whatever you're an entrepreneur about, make sure that idea, you really believe in that idea, because there are going to be times that test you and push you, and your sole belief in the idea and confidence in the idea is the only thing that's going to get you through those moments where you're going to doubt yourself. So if the idea is not strong, if the belief is not strong, it doesn't matter how much money you're going to have into ads, into running this, into this project, into hiring these people. If the idea isn't strong, everything will eventually collapse. If the idea is strong, then even if you have almost nothing, you will always be able to gain momentum and work your way back up to rebuilding it. So that's my words of advice here.
I love that. I love that. And for y'all listening, this man has several services he offers that will help you. I mean, first thing is to just talk with him, because when you talk with him, he'll be able to diagnose, you know, how exactly he can best help you, whether it be leading you through a spiritual journey as a shaman, or taking you as an acupuncture patient to help the flow of energy through your body, or having you come to one of his Tai Chi training sessions where he has multiple people, or even just one-on-one, where he works with you with your body, moving your body to improve the spiritual energy flow through your body. So the last thing is, how can people reach you? And what's your IG, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, email?
Yeah. So Fortune will probably just link Immortal Way in the comments section or the description of the video. So you can reach me at Immortal Way on Instagram. You can just send me a direct message there. I also have my website, immortalways.com. So there's an S at the end there. So immortalways.com. And I am going to be starting to see patients in around 2 months. So you can make an appointment at Emperor's College, traditional Oriental Medicine Clinic. And you can call over there and request me as an intern and book an appointment for Chinese medicine there. Or I also run shamanic training events on Meetup, so that is also on my website. So you can check on Meetup. We have weekly shamanic ceremonies that are happening. So those are happening in Santa Monica, so you can check that out on Meetup. Everything's on my website though, so you can check it out in my bio on Instagram, or you can check it out on the website, or both. So I look forward to doing this again, man. This was fun. Appreciate you for having me on.
Hey, awesome, man. Your presence is so appreciated, man.
Yeah.
And for all y'all watching, you can watch more episodes like this on our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, on the Growavy channels. Thank you again, my brother Rahgi, for being here.
I'm
Appreciate you.
sorry, I'm rushing on my way to work right now. That's why
All
I've
good,
been
all good.
mobile this whole time, but
All,
yeah.
all good. Just want to let y'all know I love this man. I trust this man with my life. So if you trust me, you trust this man with your life as well. He'll take care of you. Send him a DM. This dude's the greatest guy in the world, man. So, you know what I mean?
Thank you,
Just
man.
talk with him. He'll help you out. He'll help you live a better life. And all y'all out there, keep growing wavy. And we'll see you next time. Respect. Peace.
Peace, man.
Bye.